line. Ship House, Abeka Junction, Accra. Hello, 101.5 FM. Ewo Kumasi Edum. Adishma Mamunyina Ajo. And some of the Debremon you made the Marco Tribini.
Penny John Dramani Mama, dear two just IG Penebraso, dear Nelson. What if you share me and Wakan or send your baby, bet me a boy to my bambomo, ewo on my Ganamu. Penny John Dramani Mama Casa watch us and one rushing cotida. Any peppin na my car case won't call you a swap for yam. Wash bamboo moons and was and one pren one net and pren watchna.
And a new defense minister, a new environment minister. We're not in a hurry. I'll do those appointments next year after the holiday.
John Tneni Dima Bejo ya washansa sine for megudia one some so akasa watchers sisi and abanigo ya wayan she send your bear sika Ghana for you to go da ye free mu a ye tua diama Ghana se royalty nom ye betimi epejemu.
I wish to state that the committee is not in a hurry to pass without taking the views of the public on board.
Penny ya wadi akwatene wo abedwekwa pomodin so e wo my Ghana mra shebedfie de ya wadi to dwan nyina ne se zipline Ghana mpanifo sei isi and centers be se miensa wo matum kyerɛkyerɛ ba no nyina ne se sika edimu se Ghana ba betimi atuade ama mo no aba no watwe ne ti se ade bi.
There has been no engagement and also inability for government to provide funds for zipline.
Also for your hands, I say, any for me good young Sam Swakasa name way, and ye also for ya was mamma frada sitting a bamboo moon say, when it work can so better. Now, no mats now conya, now for so from penny for say. Will be quite say, what Bana Ghana mra a bonny dinner, young hair, near Mahukana running yet, my name, Mr. was here no a chum saticabia, Yaman and Senko. And you ran some pinaka, when not yes in Konya de Esomum. Yam faster, you may.
Also, coming Sadamenti. Osun's Gala capsules will just so MTN also we there for you everywhere you go. Samson a high sense Ghana Ejina Musa Akwenesa Bianso non Obesha na wonsaka electrical appliances a hold one bow from Dolphin roofing system near your chance that drain se yada na drum pempen so say your cruisua a Dolphin roofing wine. Samson a budget cash and carry near one of the blue jeans energy drink will just so a year jumadi or minacho and real job by a reading ye jumanoa blue jeans energy drink in the Abu Student cavity fighter ntin yesi no pampan bia ma yanum ebe yi yesi achi kanka ne nyina de afiri ho na ma yesre ye nyakokudura asre yi afi kai se ohene yire spices adamentin ye ye aduane ye chi wonam ye stimi nam a eno na ma dew no awie paye JM Ado and Sons ne or the one sleep wodwa so emre yoba ye duru fia ye ntumi na ye dwade awie ne ye gubi brasa one sleep ne de kakra so ye teche mas ye spray ne sa ye chia ye ho to a ye ne ye kro no Ruta natural capsules ne wo ho sen ehwan boa mo apomudi no awie paye nro ne ye mienu pacho Ruta mixture ne e na afa Ruta Titanic no ba won san ka bi na beda mase chain Ecobank Ghana diamond so say wo she dem na dwede suom se den kra na wo transfer sika ma obi a ye tiawa ya na obi account Ecobank Hawaii Samson Lawson Herbal Center nie or the Lawson Lord Care Mixture with Jason na wonya Lawson Lord Care Mixture no bia e bwa wo ba o ma yo no awie paye cancer mixture wo se arthritis na tete wo uni anika won sai tititi wonan so nyina wo je ho enye no hwe na ma mogya ni nyina mu asan na ya twuma yie e wo wedie no emu nyuma kwa damenti ya je ahode sika fam no adama ya transe onyudwubrei di no si abremu kase no asomwo akenkanfo a ye somwo enie Nana ama anotufo ena afi
ohene wa kese bo ahene ena
Nana ya kese
Africa se bode munchemu eniem Omampeni John Dramani Mahama ade atudwa se won pre ne ho nkoyi wo sofo am ohwe bambo mu nsem wo man Ghana musaso no sofo ohwe environment so nyade a wo pre ne ho kwan bia so wo se sa de bramienu we ya wo bodin ayere so ahwebe 2026 munyame ya admo no beyi safo ne nyina nto obesrem wo manfo a wo masha ase a wo mo kasa keke ne yate ene yesi mampeni apawa simesi na afi trende e wo social media no so mampeni se wo se mutibia mumontu afi mumosire hehe sanse enye no krem wode sanse mo gina to dwabra nkramofo mpanifo kwasra no ewo abankese mu na no no mampeni John Dramani mama woto ne nkasem no sesi na akwade ne pa woti wanu ma wunke bi hye wo bete na amanfo aka ye nti na anu ya dadada day entu hwe bebi ti se defense pa bambo mu nsemu na nipa na afiri mu dadada nti Ghana mpanifo ye twede ene amanfo so de anopawia ne anwumre se yetime so pa ne sa enzo mampeni se sebe enye aka ne ate ne n'asefo do kra no na ebo ndeche wo so won de obenya abotre de ama ne ho na ba ne ye hyehyɛ panti ayire so ahwebe 2026 de mote wono mu a enkrata green anase fufuo bi epie montene so bia wo ba be kyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ Ghana fo nipa wapa wo mom edi de bremienu wei ɛhyɛ wo nsam.
As I speak today, I work with 58 ministers because, unfortunately, they say Allah gives and Allah takes. He took 2 of our comrades, and we haven't filled those positions yet. I can see people speculating he's going to appoint a new defense minister, a new environment minister. We're not in a hurry. I'll do those appointments next year after the holiday, the Christmas and the New Year. We'll fill those positions.
Omampeni John Dramani mama manensi wono ma ne de oto aso de to Ghana fo anim se sisi an wote na obi ka kire so nipa we ne ya pawo no se minister wo ko he defense so a wo se otibia botugu because nya no kreda wase isi ase no kreda wa ote wono ma wo hwe anim se bronya ya ye kodi bia ne akwa akobo ministers bi din no wase nya de beba so na emom de mu hwe anim wase hwe bia fofofo ye kosim ni mom e na na ban ne esi nkonwa agye atoma ye hyehyɛ se wo beyi safo ni nyina obesom
Those speculating about somebody going to be appointed tomorrow and all that, I mean, just take your time, go and enjoy Christmas, and then after Christmas, we will take a decision on those ones.
And here you quote Ghana man Penny's Excellency John Dramani Mama Sansem Wigna, Salamat Kukwa Pencil, and a trod the best summer.
Ya to akase no so na wo kon so afa wono na hwe ya dada setena ye di afi nkodam eni ni pa setena mu nsemo a wono manyafo Dr. Agnes na momolata di atodwa sen wudu ye mpota mu na nanom ahemfo afi mpanifo e ka bie wo mu eni mpanifo e da sum eku ahodo ano wo sere wo mu adasen se ko ba ne se wo bi sisi wo ba bi e wo mpehia so mensini eni mpotam kura yete a e ma wo mu nya na busuasem e ma wo mu nya na asore ka asem e me enkoka na ohemfie na emom wo makwan mamra no enye atwuma maami anya kwan agina International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women eno no ye hyehye ya mpanifo ayidi ato wo se afi bia so no wodi nkoma de fa yakayaka dia nipa binim sori ye diti ama na sesei anamo be ne betuo ne yi sa yakayaka dia no nkomo ni nyina dia firi ho na nipa ate ase se ema so ye nipa nti wo se ye wo mu yie wodi enafuo porpodi dunsia akwanto bi asi ho ya wodi di sa nkomo ama ema ene nipa nyina ate ase se eni se wo chi oba bi ye na yakayaka dia enfo wo so oba ne woni mpani mfie so anampo oyefre twa bobo nse wogina mu ewo Kaneshi market wo bekra woni adwadifo no edi nkomo ose wo sere sesei se wo ko oman Ghana posifo ne bambofo hyehye die mu a ayakayaka dia ye de ye nipa ye de bi ko police station no sesei nkade ye hwe animu se ma de ne bedon so no da ne de wo fom na wo mu tietie mu no wo mahunu se na nanom ahemfo ka wo mu ntuma gusu tietia wo mu chacha mu na odi akire ye wo mempeso asu bi me na ne wo mu o we de ankaja busia tenase ye hwe ne aka afiri wo wo bekom no na bema bia ne mpani fie so se bi wa pagya ne bema rencha akosisi akoda bi wa mamra ne no ani nti kire bi obi beye bio maami bia ono so de ne mpani fie so wote awade ase na bema bia na kayaka de ne wadi ni dem na no so abeyi asem ni kofie so fo se ye nkoka osesa ne ma ne de wo sere wo mu ada wo mu nyai na mra no enya twuma.
Distinguished guests, as we launch this campaign, I call on traditional, opinion, and religious leaders to allow the law to work in matters of gender-based violence. The theme for this year's commemoration, Unite, End Digital Violence Against Women and Girls, is very critical in an era where technology and innovation drive societies and nations, and digital violence is gaining grounds. The theme draws attention to the growing menace of online and technology-facilitated gender-based violence, which includes cyberbullying, online sexual harassment that targets women and girls especially.
Adesrama nipa ye tine kensia hwe nipa ye die nkodam ena afie dada setena mu aso ye no a Dr. Agnes na momolante ne danon na dwumadi a na wonya kwan kina sede sansami tu dwa no woko UN resident coordinator Zia Georgie e de atodwa sesei se woko abefo ntintan no so a ayakayaka de no ye de ye ma na adoso wo hododo ese wo bema bi wa kokudro atwi mobile phone camera sini so na sabio wa fa blade se wo yoba pani mu bi singing na odwiri oba bi tirimu na afi moje pram oba no sunsuan no wotete no obi tumi fan sabi kwoto a no den na wode bobo oba bi nyepi e internet ne so owa akukuduro de camera si ni so esanse ofin se mra bia eni ho osesa ne ma na edo so dodo nti ani emra ye ho so ne ntwe ye ho emfi ho.
So digital spaces must not become another place where women and girls live in fear. But this is when we normalize violence, we spread that violence. See a video, if you see the responsibility to each of us to stop the circulation of these things, to challenge our sons and husbands and brothers who may be watching and sharing. Let's stop it in its tracks.
UN Resident Coordinator Zia Georgie Nietenin Canon. Sansami Ninano Esther Owusia Labini Amadebofo a Odesumyen.
Nanu also for iska sam so cooking can budget and Mashapa Fogusu a chere one adwin fa ho ene. Onwanya for doctor na ayi a free year one na kasama edom kuma no apomden ensem ho kan say. Zip line adwumakuo no a aban de ba ya na nka di no moja ekomiemie bi ankaka entimi nko ene ade no. Sei omu nyuma no omu to efa kese no a emu de nti ete saa ne se aban de omu ka ya ebesisi e kasa aban pese obetu escan.
3 of 8 centers, Center 4, Center 5, and then Center 6. What does this mean? There has been no engagement, and also inability for government to provide funds for zipline. Mr. Speaker, the allocation this year was 20 million. Knowing very well that we owe zipline as of now 175 million. Mr. Speaker, what this means is that as this letter says they are shutting down these centers, the Enum Center supplies the whole of Volta region. It supplies part of Eastern region and the Afan Plain. Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down with the Western North section. The minister's own backyard section. We also distribution center. That means that they are not supplying blood, medicines, vaccines, the whole Western North, part of Western region, part of Central region, Ashanti region, Ahafo. Oh no, Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down effective today, table office, the Kachi distribution center. And that means that Kachi, part of Savannah and also East Afan Plains. Effective today, people are going to die needlessly of shortage of blood.
Otwa so say obu nkonta no a eka aban ede zip line Ghana zikai opepepem oha ediosun enum 175 million Ghana cedis eno ese aban itua.
This is not right. Something should have been done and something should have been mentioned of it in the principles of this budget. But that is not so. And I hope the minister will do something about it because life lost, especially a lot of emergencies that we have. Maternal death is all related to lack of blood and blood related products. So this letter that is saying that you have not engaged them, and for that matter they are shutting down is worrying. And it is addressed to the Minister of Health.
Or say ha dream pass or so for rapum den ensem so asem sei ewo ho na on zip line for tenase entwetwe nkomo na ha adwene enti oswafo no onhwe na onsiesie saa asem no we eye de emra hye makrache for Emmanuel Akoli ene William Gentu omde bre
ya to akase ebo so aye de ni kyeremu a wonsam foforo so na waswafo ye wo my Ghana ne fa hwe wiem nsakra ye dwumedie ho sam so isifu seidu na wo kasa sre Ghana fo ya yensem wo bia nyame ya dom yetimi abiebie nwuma se si an wo hwe Ghana wiase guso apem konenim bra na ye hwe nim se nsuo betimi atoso nsuo no nto na anu se pa nka Ghana hanka ye kodi bronya se aberhe no na nka wiem as wo penesi na afi bronya mframa no ashase na efa ehu se na so si ade bronya kura ba be so na so te wo no aberhe no na nsuo guso a etwi ni tinti no yense ntrofo dodo no kura ye ntiase ye ndise ne eto ye boase ese ye kireche mu anase ye bo ho amane de asom Ghana fo no ya na nhye da ensi pontin sama minister wo kanyina ne se mu amuo sika wo my Ghana mu amwa biebie mu nyuma nka be ya munyi sika ntimi emwane mu derum emfa na ewie mu nsakra ye dwumedie ehum wode sansem we gina akoto dwabra na 2025 sustainability forum ekosom eye Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana penifo na afeso ministry no en woto oboase ohye na minister say say Ghana ban yan hye say wa we organizations a why krado so betimi abo aban no teacher pa ne say wiem nsakra ye dwumedie no wo say aban ne de obiebia na tabemu ade amaw na saa bedwom nkasa ho dwumedie nti no wani ye nim de for industry no saa so na wani a ehwe paade wonsam so wani abene wo sikasam nyina ede wani onyamba dwumedie na sebi
Reporting matters. Sustainability reporting matters. It matters because it introduces transparency and builds confidence. When companies and governments publish reliable data on emission, resource use, and social impact, investors can allocate capital with clarity. So we're saying that we're doing this because we want to account and encourage investors to put in their money. We all know that climate financing is drying up. Donors are getting tired. Donors keep complaining. Where is your biennial report? You are not reporting effectively, okay? So let's know that it is an important ingredient in fighting climate change. We want to say that this reporting shouldn't be seen as a compliance check, but we see it as a tool that will give us an opportunity to leverage on climate financing to be able to advance our climate work.
Oswafo wo memo ne fa wo hwe wiemu nsakraye adwumadie so ye Raisifo Seido ne nsem enono na anu si na president ya Wada Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana ano Austin ado wakasa ne wo se we na wahye ase a wo bo hu dewura wo kan ho asem se obi be fi se bia climate change de kan ho asem a eye Ghana nsentro pe ya sede ne asode ne nso wase wo memo ne nyina ya sede kese po esanse se wiemu nsakraye adwumadie timi hu asem kase a ebeboa ma wone ekua so obi hu bra wo betimi
Now, sustainability reporting is not the work of accountants only. It's not the work of environmentalists only. It requires lead management team and even CSOs in the society. And the evolving role of CSOs and leaders in organizations now centers as much on transparency and accountability as it does on environmental performance. By partnering across departments, leaders would help gather reliable data, align on SDG priorities, and ensure that sustainability efforts are not only effective but also measurable and visible to all stakeholders.
President Edema Institute of Ghana Chartered Accountant Ghana Austin Ado nti wachechem kwan ya befa so betimi aboa na wiemu nsakra ye wonsem ye betimi abohu devro na anu si na kwanchefo peni ya wada koya no kwesi agima kasa na WhatsApp partners na sesisi ano Ghana banse wo sha ase se wo ka bibia na se wo tu anamo na wentimi enya aboafo ya na ha adwene papa climate change na ye ka ho asem no wo se eye Ghana fo nyina yasem ene yasodie kese pa.
Ghana has made commendable strides through our commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals, our participation in climate agreements, and the establishment of the Ministry for Climate Change and Sustainability. I'm sure we may have to give credit to the President of Ghana, President John Mahama, having sustainable issues in mind and establishing a whole ministry for sustainability agenda. I therefore call upon all stakeholders represented here today to engage actively, share experiences candidly, and commit collectively to actionable outcomes that will advance Ghana's sustainability reporting ecosystem.
Kwanchefo peni ya Wada Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana anokosia jemasansemwe Patricia Sefafisha ene troya wade ebesomye.
Sese ojina sante mantamu a wo mo a eyi wanim ehwe se wotan Dr. Bomiachi kasa de che Oru Kennedy campaign team ne se ne titru wonumanyamfo na atoshi se ontoto ne niam yie na de wo ye na nya football na wo mo bo onte ase se obi kwa baabi a munyina no ade a mo pe ne yese mo ne delegate bekasa na wo mate ase de ntia wo so mo to aba ne de mamo enye defo ba akopɛ obi a woni na abohyehyɛ entintina se nhye da mo apa wani da ho na hunu se obi ahyehyɛ se wo kyena wo kɔ ha na wo so bo apa do candidate ne kɔ hɔ saa wo kyena ebre kro no amu ɔso ye ne sa ɛde important na wo pa kye wudu asante mantamu a NPP amanyoko no wo ejemchafo ma ade hye wo kwada so abaton pesia so saa so na asante mantamu Dr. Bamia Kokos no wasa so won se dwemtenafo owura ya bonabodin wase wo ka kire eye maame Irene na tosi se saa na mo no a otu no emfa asomdwe ma afede etoso bie no wankan hunu se abato na chi no eno kra kwan ne wa eche ne ya wo mu ye wase sesi a wo mu kasan Irene na tosi anamo a watunti no wo mu campaign hyehye ya wo maye no okira no sese watwam ene sen wase wo mu to onim se wo kira ye obubu obusume de etoso aduonu nsia eye wuko dante agya Haja Samira Baumia Bansantamantamu na woma hyase abonto akomya me ahodo a ono kra no wone constituency chairman former akoma kwaduanan ba akono akasa wo mu nyine betu wo manamo atamame achi obi anim o se anya de foforo afi wote ya wo kina kro no ano eye maami are na toshi nso ahyehye se owura Kennedy nso so eba ho biaye no omo kɔ ne hwa no nso so oba Santamantamu kwa no se ne we kase ade ne yatwam ahyew maame so wani so tatu yatwam de opeso oyo ne ye na mom ye de hye wo kon ne amoate ase se de wo ye no hwe ne san so twene ho bio
Etienne say na tosu Kennedy Japan team also kan na started no Kennedy Japan the year oba regional MPP office no do betray them so call rounds no ye join the party said mama niku region granted permission to consensus bi a wo ku bia ya advise consensus chairman nye man the most at the best audience no number ka say we do ko we na Samira we aso ere area letter by so special rounds no so granted man se ba bi opeso bia no region yi ba ko nya se o kan ho but o mi ba ko se bi oba consensus a obinya recognition no so ye na de na no edu ba bia no e ti se na toshi na so atiesi ade ya so nso be mama ken and you say say anya bia o ko regional office eno ma ko kasa da ma otumi ye de atna ya ma se kwa ala o se ho nya wa ba ya wa de ne ka so ye side to ko ba cause Kennedy Japan be wumi o be champo o ma kan ya kabu ye ya MPP for the ade na wo ye the confusion.
Ora boadia sesudia se are na toshi o kan che ne se de wo ye ontiase se etietia party ni mra wode agu akwan mu ehwe amanto abo no awie peye afa won santiase se de wo ye de wantwi menteme wase beba eno so de party mpanifo ne wo ma di hu nkomo de down se campaign wo chini de wo hokora so intimo mo fa sa ne ma kakra we no emfa ntokwa emma
Eti original office na ko kaso so onko esa nche de ne be wi ari don suspend it because obi enu crash emfa de say me me kwa aso chairman kwada so ne bantement o mu hia obi be plan bi MPP ne pra MPP ni yes yem persa ti de ye be ya ne say original office non fatnary timetable do pass o ye obi de mawa o me ka kire ye na wo ba ye nim so about that say ti da a day before no ye di ka ka jo be 3-4 days ahead asala wo waba o se onye ye di petition course sanity dia ye manu ke ti confusion Onko se kan na ba na waka no no naba o kan bia na kunsu aka bi ye pe confusion wo ba bia particularly in Ashanti Region because here in chairman for no ya ya been say the to aba na Tuesday you will say that we any account wa do be je bia chara pe ye kwa kwet that is politics ya ka say we ni nya ye enti ye di na fada bi da bi to aba ni bia political difference ni ye bi ni ko di wo wi ni na chi na we nya ko to aba ni de ya ma wo me se basa e ma di ya jije no say ya fa injection to ne de so you know, don't fan to so. Don't position in a year. Only yes, or back down. But we are like 3 days. Or the country, and I can't say, baby, I want go for. That's a copy, that's your baby. We are not. That's what I
Nipa yetini ke wudu Santamantamu a NPP amanyo kono edwemtafo so made hye wo kwada so abato mpese so sanso na ba omia kokose wo ho no osan sum se dwemtafo owura ya bona boadi sansemi Jessica Erama Frimpon na de som yen
ya ka se ya krata free abankase mu aba Dr. Callistus Mahama ono na mampani chotrofo ne nsa na hye ase krata no mu asem ne se wo krata yi e de akwakoma posi sahene Yera Christian Tete Yohunu. Say police council said the mamra no ehyehyeye etie no onum eko asetena eno masusu e de chairman Penny John Dramani Mahama say ebeya anka papa no wom say ne bra wode be somye e wo Ghana police service mu no akona wie ya anesa nanzu police council ne say ye ma ne mfie mienu enka ho na sa mfie mienu pa ya ye de bonu yi ehye ase afri bronya bosom ne de toso aduonu enwotwe ewa afimu na Inspector General of Police onkoso nya na adwuma said the emra no emano no a afei mampani say obaye babaye IGP no akannie ya wachire e police adwuma mu eno ka ho bi na ma ono so wate ase say o police adwuma no esan ahye ne nsa e de ebo no pa emfie mienu e ka ho se onye omen posi sahene ogina sakrata so ehia no kuse se nyankopon se omwa no na bibia enye kama emfa ema no Dr. Callistus Mahama na ochro krata yi e de kokoma Christian Tete Yohunu Inspector General of Police oboachire e koma Vice President Jubilee House Accra Chief of Staff Jubilee House Accra and afei Honorable Minister Ministry of Interior Ministries Accra na moma yenton krai emra yeba yeba konsam foforo so.
Peace FM. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. Don't be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. Don't be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion.
Peace. Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Amani she mama kwaba. Asutifi South emrahye bedwani Alhaji Collins Dauda. Ono na emrahye bedwamu ku ehwe asase ne odman koma ne ma ode adom yen eso we titire ni. Eno ne nsentwofo atwetwe nkoma akire se. Ghana mra ya efa amramudwuma ho ena afi adodode e wo ho ema nananom a wonsa ase so ne etu saa amramudwuma no. Mra wo ho na saa mra no mo hwe asakire mu se be ya Ghana ebenya mfaso. Na momani wani ya de ho aba asem Barari DV Ghana Limited a wakwakotu lithium ewo ewe ya ebe mankesim ewo finfini mantemu na wose committee no bon homodin bia sebe ya adodode ewo ho ese konnanom ho no ebe ya wo hanchemu enum 5% na wose ya wo mra Minerals and Mining Act 2010 Act 703 eno nesese yesesa no sebe ya se ye padodode ewo agudie bia ebenya wazase mu a yebenya ne ekwa animu esene de yan sesi na mum sesi ade lithium no yebenya 5% na no mo committee no hwese ebia ne enya bi kura de aka 5 no ho ana sei na onumunya for Collins Dauda echeche ni semu.
It's 10, but we don't have the capacity to say it's 10%, 11% or 12%. That lies with the minister. So that has to be left with the minister. The committee has advertised the agreement seeking
Abuja for pamucho ene no anko sede na ye peno no na asema osofo no kan ya ne se sesi ade nhihye mu no ewo ya lithium no ye benya 5% royalty na patasika na ewo ho adodode no ye benya emu 5%. Na asem we na peace news ye ko ahomaso na yene mention of emrahye bedwani onmunyamfo kwasi konadu akwa twetwen enkomo honorable peace of nkase boss ne mawadwo ya da se papa honorable patoma yen san fa ahoma from na ye hwese eye because we no form pa so for ye hwese ye benya honorable kwasi konadu na ye na twetwen enkomo yen san kan no ide yen konsam foforo so mra
ma yen pem so mfie ni nkyem wonsam foforo eso Ghana Revenue Authority wo mo asade ne wo mo asodie ne so obehwe timi aboa na wagege to ede ama Ghana fo na wo man yetimi ede akekere na wo mo fa ya wo hwe said ne nyoma esikwaso ewo port no custom division ene ekuo bi a won sha bas wo ye dwedifo ko wo ma sha ase a wo kasa wo mo se kire wo mo se egu Ghana ma His Excellency John Dramani Mama so ensa ade e fra ne katase hye ne proye adwurumdie kankan no adokro custom division ne bi e ma che sa odwunu ho kura wonte ase na president head ma traders advocacy minto asana
yan go fanando why honorable mpacho akwaba
meju so bu mi afanyi
you ya da se papa asem ni Alhaji Collins Dauda de atudwane se Barari DV Ghana Limited agreement on the Ghana buying ewo efa ewo ya lithium no ho no committee no bon homodin se yebenya bidia ka 5% no ehu pato asem wo je ne sen
mi na ma menche won mi na menche chiefo na enemiti no fa panyi enemiro mi ya panyi mi papa me ne nya adwene oh ebi asese wo ye ade a na wa hwe so bi ma afi twa mu no any this deal we defeat the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources in the bar Parliament. In that deal, we had the buy, that agreement, lease agreement, the buy. Now the royalties not a woman, 10%. The buy, yen animal more say or more chassis and passing to you. Minia, the passing to you, Caffini, can you smart by me, penny to my year. And then, you know, Oma Babele, that document, Bombele, no my sister royalties not a woman at the 5%. No more people, no me and Patrick, and the Abu Sally just said, then I didn't ask, I didn't know what you ɛna deɛ ɔmo de bɔ ɔsɛ ɔmo tena bɛyɛ na asesa ɛno ntina mo ɔmo di bi ba na ne nyɛ ɔmo tena bɛyɛ nkora na asesa o royalties na ne yɛ de wɔ deɛ deɛ wɔ 10% no ɔmo de aba 5% to an extent kura so ɔsan tro wɔ deɛ ɔmo de aba ne mu sɛ or as may otherwise be determined by the minister and the company, which means a subscriber to Yati. No more some better 5%. Ubusa, I wasn't to money. Nano na any bano, see a man say, Ghana Mranwa Parliament is to say, you know. So him at 2010 year 794. As a son, royalty to require 5% if you Canadian and there was section 25 of Act 703, now you're 3 to 6%. And you say, what percent 5%? I just say, what percent are Ghana Mrawi? Now, since I Ghana Mrawi, and so I bit my 10%. Omokasa, no one arguing. I will find we so. What happened here? So, what's our agreement we are? We can be said, the debate parliament for ratification. Ghana Constitution, also I can't say, of all the laws the person of mine will be and it be inconsistent to the constitution and that law no I am null and void to the extent of its inconsistency. In this agreement now the Ghana parliament now parliament is rectifier associating all other laws be a paidia or mine. And I say this under the authority of Article 268 where it talks about ratification of contracts, which means that so the na Ghana Parliament the stamp position. Obi and Jim Van Kobe in Kokase, you will maybe a 794 immuno, also I 5%, 1 year 5%, because the person willingly agreed. Now, let me see one thing. Any time you obey a contract, you also just Ghana market, and when they do a 5% is on the area. You need to know that they call 10%. I didn't see a Parliament about rectify. Once we rectify in Parliament, there was no need for you to come and tell me that. See, I'm saying Ghana, Mrana, you say now, and you're subservient. You can say subservient, and that's the Ghana Constitution. Ghana Constitution, which is the most we know agreement. Our natural resources, from a good year, BMY to be annual. May from another parliament, and ratify its agreement, and we can get the contract. It is a sound of my day, and then I'm using revenue. A crime is no, a how warm, or when you said your money and a fear chair, you said, I'm more my Ghana. You pay for 10%, more pay for 5%. When you raise these issues, the preliminary issues, and I'm not going to say so many amendments, a balance, and you're about the year, you're called for and you're but you can't more much. The amendment, you win, and sign your name at 10%. No movie and the journalist will be put the question, so say, now what's the royalties now? It means the existing contract that I'm on. Or when you negotiate here, we have parliament, I ratify or 5% to buy your money. I can't tell myself. I mean, there's some contract in there, no more baby, and you're ready to do over. You see, that is the inconsistency of it. Once Parliament ratifies the agreement, so far said, and by fraud, and you see, I share one more mobile. Now, the interesting thing about it, when the minister was making the agreement, and one thing I mean, you of a thing, Yebusa said, why has the royalties reduced from 10 to 5%? I don't know what said. Sikabotina Yebenya Sono, every 10%, every 5%, or 10 or 100 education, or say, a good year blow above form, and one thing I want matter royalties, and again, after time, what you're good year blow above when the can't say, once the sum running 10%, it's never. What's the sum running a good year blow abasso? Says the sum running be a good year blow abasso, I feel already got 10%. The inconsistency in it in the same. Among so my your mind upon it, or my Yamamo, I will yarn upon him, Yamamo, really by the central defense, mind upon it, or Mamma, a few more HM, none more about parliament, and that's not parliament, and then you take with the engagement consultation, every report in now. But because they felt such a way Basra, and when young and you can see our buying Benjamin Sabreno. A better more political fortunes, and they were playing political football with the lives of the people of Awoya. Yes, sadly, it is and then some more of the cassette, committee some of the cassette. I just have some man and son and Koyasan. Miniam, you have found to treat the minister now kind of step or so because a good young born and abba from Oviatia Manone, and nothing what's the royalties was in Yamo. When I said last year, Now, good year, born about 680. As no more precisely rectified at 10%. What I think it is, we have a committee meets among the documents number. They will bring all of those amendments for us to see, and we'll test up with the better something we bring in their book. I'm a member of how many Ghana for me.
Hello. But you're sorry. But what was my honorable?
Yes, it is 7 years. You're more coming now, as I said. And you are one year, my young, you know. I'm going to say, yeah, maybe. Yeah, what don't come on. You see contract in the time. Because me at the bar feel chair, you move for so dear, you've been able to negotiate. You're not moving on about my royalties, because here the more my Ghana. We doubled the royalties. So your mind, and even went ahead and said, you don't want mind any shares our company anymore. Was any shares for company casino and Castle Australia anymore. And that's how you way that you will contract. To so the captain said, oh, by your mining, Papa, after about poor chair, I want some or more away, now none of them to control 1 way and then what I bet say royalties and none of them are swap. Oh, the country is what Ghana. Ghana will be also to San and Sana, which nice idea. Once Parliament ratifies an agreement, it becomes binding on the government and that of the company that we had the agreement with. And yet because of another activity, the Constitution is paramount. Constitution is a Brekuni association, and maybe I ask you, it's the Constitution that is to a Parliament. It is ratified under Article 2 phase 8. You got the Article 2 phase 8 to ratify it. The Minerals and Mining Act of 2006, 703. Any Minerals and Mining Act as amended in 2010, 794, it took Sukulim. And to the PM was just a son and son and get 10%. I want to know from Badometrics. But I'm catching some matches because I did a good young honorable. We are Yaman on the board apart from some motor royalties with their mono. I think I can't
honorable.
Nana.
Mamenti, when I see more time, no, and more ya, now more say more royalties, and more the 10%. No, so agreement, no, Parliament G2 Mana.
Parliament, and young too. So I bet Kaya, Sadam, any about Parliament, and I am and Nam Chamber floor. Satan and your International Conference Center do or Nam Chamber floor air marching, our chamber the floor, so won't put my year gap. To understand, at that time, the chief whip, that was a current road minister. Or see, if we try laying that bill, there will be chaos in the room. So you had to say that and she said, "Dear, now every man 10% and make almost 5% are being the budget, and on the man to question what they want." Now, said, "On my Kakai Roma, near Kojafu, near Kwakwe negotiation, near 10% instead of 5% cover. Sabre wants to 10 in here, and then they can't enter 5 years. I'm not young. Never idea fear. I feel your man. Omako Kopum on the last almost Abanua, almost about the City or my in terms of royalty. You must argue here. We would resist that lower royalties nobody ban up until we rise it above even the 10% and I get it.
Okay, and Momo Breast one more 10% royalties. Yeah, Mubikani if he's a 10 cry is shot. Say, yeah, Tiasa so. Na a good year where Zimua. Ubi baby to a dear in we are 10% pen of them ideas we must say assassin. Yeah, movie quite if he's at 10% in Isha. More no time on Namoshan, dear Namujina Swa. Mudi royalty no coco jina 10% ho. And I face say, where she shall flow we are about 5% no. Omanya the abamna shebe if you only about 2 money. Dear Namoya or home.
And I mean, one. Now you a good negotiation so, and I need a 10%. Because you are Kumana, you have to send a act, and the could 5%. But you deny your constitution also under Article 268. So, and what said, the Ghana acquire where Biano and now said, or Kono agreement in Biano or natural resources Biano, say you gold, diamond, bauxite, lithium, a year aluminium, a year Ghana and graphite salt, Biano. Also about Parliament, not Parliament to the stamp position, no about the ratification. And then I said, oh, my no, I just need to wait a contract, you know. and your constitution so under Article 268, we were covered, and I repeat that word, we were covered and legally right to have done the 10%. And go on about the agreement, meaning I'm coming into say from any partner for guys. The company Bavarian agreed to it. I want you to move at the buyer, say my agreement, agreement. So we were fortified. Now who are dealing in the superior argument and the superior negotiations of my minister and the government at the time, and the man at the buy, and then their negotiation and the superior a week, and their clear understanding more about the constitution. So send a bit to cover or my mind to it. So somebody about the do committee is being advertised. We would make sure to say the meaning are working 10% to acquire now the 2 is and then 5% to the ground. We are not going to any way accept somebody 5% agreement now in any natural resources of money.
Now, you are not going to agree on number and yet I would wait to me there could be our parliament.
Good. You see, numbers or don't be the and don't test what some can you do. And I'm Peter Ghana for your chin against his own. And then we feel so pretty pardon or ha a watching and no. If it's a didn't your cross and ya or the bow food to be me, Yakosa. I don't know about you. The spirit of the people are with us. None as a spirit a kind. Kuman and also more a kind because you may call you a tell you they do their brown. Many other catch was saying, and only 189 if I do say it's about 45% of rather catch was saying, Yatawai and high. We would advocate for the country to know. And next, one of those not people to some more Christian or Catholic lithium deal. One of them will invest in some of the professors, some of the Catholic lithium deal, and no more. Make a 10%, some and then more. This is where we have to call them out. I don't want to promise it. No PMR was coming. No one can say because Nana, no Fasi Kuma no just say, when you say a do any a new a do no as soon as a do. Then young professor at university, I'll catch a do no next. Why you do in the So, yes, our numbers may be small, but our might, you want to know why you never cast us in the manner, and that's more because we stand in the stead of the Ghanaian people. Say, my former good year, no more country say, do some for a new mechanism. We will never agree to that, and we make sure that the whole country is behind them on this matter.
I know what I say, and you may say, I should come. Mention North Emnashe, Bijani, Ulmunyam for Kwesi, Konedu, and Yaneno, Education, and Komui.
And Pennyfosse Car Konechiana and say yes, Sanso Koyetibian President, Edema Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, David Kodra Martin Walker was say Ghana Mampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mama Sakura Wensi Janabi. Now would we did more custom division farm. And yet Ghana Revenue Authority was Santamantamebusia, was a catas share pro ye drum dear cancanoi day, was see a cost of papa. Yeram wanted the Sansom Wigina to Jabram, or Tony Safa Ghana and Central from what church much Romose. Jena Kosubian waka obi jada nyintum ya se na anu se abrantia baako Prince Daniels Odaimensa were custom officer na adania was tag member baako wa Santemantam se ennyoma hodro e wo container no wo baaye no dodoa no wentimi amfa ntodwa sa so na nnyoma pote no kra wentimi anka ho asem enti car wo bo no ye 40,000 Ghana cedis na enu na yewra mwate wakasa wache sa no eden dodom sa asem we ya ye kese wo se nye na hya asem ade ya na aboboba na aka ho asem se ya na nipa dodo na nheda nyini afi wedie wa mu adase ede di pefese custom division ya wo Ghana Revenue Authority we eya Santamantam sikaje na no edi ntino o man pani John Dramani mama wonfa ne sensi from na wonte abedwoko betimi ayesa asem we ehun hwehwemu
etina ya from an ya ka chemu nyane se officer ya your friend Prince or Dimensa wakoche tag member wakoyi ni containers 4 na containers no yi no oton 2 enkra no di 2 kokumas do di kokumas no this officer say why under declaration na under declaration na wo kan enye edwadini enesese ni duty ya obetua custom officers necessary na ade ha yen traders advocacy group ni say ono custom officer no say duty ni ma edwadini no say ye chidwadini ni dia identity that custom officer and there yenche
na ensama ya kan enyina ne se aba abedu ya boboa no eniema yenuanom custom officials no custom for no de edwadifo ni bi FM valuation na yom de calculate niema ma duty na ma ye no enye edwadini ene calculate
Yera amuate amanense one man was here adwumayefo ne bi gu so a wo bo adwuma panti wo tu che de amomo dan so bi wo hono ma se bi adwuma na wo mo ye ne mu nhye dan na honom enu ntina wa hya ase a wo ka ho sa asemwem wase abedwoko na mpanifo behwe timi ate no wo hwe se nkyekye mapa eba montene so no Ghana fo betimi agi atum yate ase ye na yetimi esi gina pade afa ho
enam science and job for nhye mudie we ka kire NDC aban se yen edwadifo ye ne custom officers ye ni omuni asemboni bia na yenyina ha ne yenkase se wokọ customs a ye won krofo a omo ewa adwempa ene ahonfa mapa se omo baye adwuma pa ma oman na konanim ene ye won krofo bi omo de omo ba se omo be peska e de egu ombutom eye sa krofo no ena ye gina sa nsemtrofo enhye amudie we ka kire omo se Ghana mpanyimfo on sorry custom commissioner on sorry GRA commissioner on sorry because ensama tax force no can say sansem we kra na ya so mu ne enkosi baabia because it is alleged say sika omojiji nyina no omo yes at the back custom head office say enye says no omo ya empanyimfo mi ehu say ampa sankofo no omo na afa omo adwombone a omo diska e free Ghana for
Yera amuate amanense hono ma na wo sra abedwoko ampanifo beti se nhwehwemu na wo mbeye no wo mu wi a wo mu fa mpie montene so na afeso wo ma emu na ho fan eno na betimi aboa na ye koyenim no foforo nsan so NCBM
ye call to action ya ye ka say animu ye emra ye ni akire we ye nte committee ni nhwehwem se eniema abrantie we ti kumase a odi no enya de eso ani ye sa ka say ye nya comprehensive audit na eniema o ma ye nyina since I do mo call hono mo no ye no so ye nhwehwem na ye sa ka cha say eniema be nyina enya de ehu beda ho na o mu wi a o mo fundings no so no o mo publish na obi ahu say ya asotwen ene ye de be ma o ma say be yi o ma di so afra adwuma ni mu a ye nyi o ma di se de be ya o mu su ban bone no o ma ye fa o mo kasom ene o mo nkusua
President Edema Traders Advocacy Group Ghana David Kojo Amwati Sansomwe Caleb Kojo Adey enetro evesumi
ye camera nimfa wo mo Ghana ha mu baako Ora Martin Pebu na wache mu de akwa wie se bibi hwehwe na so kakre sanse wo bi twa nkontompo bi a ebro na adwene ne nti ase so wate de fi special prosecutor so ye se wo mu tun safre no Martin Pebu ama no asem no enye no kre enkomotwetwe ni nyina atwa de akwa wie se wudu special prosecutor so ya Director of Strategy, Research and Communication, Ora Samuel Apiada Kodia Tuja se Lawyer Martin Pebu, Penifortu and Safra no wama, Wamo friend Tetefun so and Pembe Brieni and no so one fa. And now ye, I will prem to braka seboson. Lawyer Martin Pebu knew hine waka se boy in a dim common was say now heavy a memesa. Mimi tuei, I change na mimi zrovio. Asam no ameka no my read the say. Minya kwa mechirechim ana mpanifo ama mekwan no na mekwachiechie ma die ntina mesansuro betwentwa me ne asesa menko wo se wono abo ana yakọ special prosecutor so ye ho mpem bebreni ama mpanifo no ye hyehyeye se fie da kra na womra na de koye ne se wono otimiti mu ana wo mo send no text message na adwena maso oba ye no wanya miss calls ahodo for special prosecutor mo aso ye okwakenka ye no kwan miss calls na emro miensa e wa no ofa ne phone e no ofre wo mo se modama na metinhye mu de biase me ba ye ne me telephone calls na aba no mo de ka ho na de na asie ana wo mo ne ye hyehyeye ye se ye hia wo ya so ye ntise ni sei ana wo gitum so oh me ba dodo enti ana wanwa se Ora Samuel kekeka se o ma friend mpem akoma akwadunu 15 times o se krache sa wonsem ya wo kenya no kore sese ye kra no Ora Martin Pebu se o fa peace news ya fidi kese so ama Ghana de hye nyina ate ase se wonu sese awatuei afa na special prosecutor nam kwan pa no so ato nsa afa no enu nti obeko
If you broke 3 times, challenging me say on the catch a 15 into or no in law no you say wow we go no generally the general rule. You also me mama kwai say omonko MPA omonfa me number me mama kwai say the MPA hwehwem ne man di omonfa radio interview say this evidence say my place so you call record number you say how many times did the guy call mama kwai omonfa because don't say uncle Otimi fresh 3 times now and no put you free now if you come and number be friend na me wie ni na se me ntimi an friend back my office on man see a me ya opa so my pa yo say omra on dey na me officer no nantin ko OSC na say e be buru 10 minutes dey na mo or famida ko ba tiri
Le Martin Pebu se sanse mi nyina ya mpanifo kan hwehwemu ni twa de kowie kane fotosanfo oru akan no foriata na asem no a wono ekoka bie se opani yenhwe han se wote se oru akan no foriata ba be fi Ghana ha ko wanya ho hwe wa opani na kwa fe na abia keka bensem abekeka ka wo lo ho ne ma opani so won ne pa bi di boa Ghana de hyanka wote se obekọ ne ho ene wo so opusu nunum mo oru akan no foriata te ne kankan no atena hwe na amana kwa wi a afe na baba wanum sie ntie onya den Martin Pebu se sansem no na no atom ne nunti ena wo mo yehwehwemu no why crado?
Oh, David, when you are way out, they just want to give me a bad news. I said, I want to take you, can you see a bit now? How you in Shahama and Jamaica? Yes, it won't feel office for incompetence when you make my police near with suspect Jamaica, which means chasing. I'm out for a one million and suspect me, Jamaica, which means chasing, which means a press conference. When we see the OS, I say, man of stress, charges now, or you are for down for to know. If you are a little tomorrow. I tell you, was soon for a day. You bet Oforiata every year. No, let's Article Section 179A, Quarter Financial Law. Your OSC, my energy, so the account will not be free. Oforiata, yes, place I don't know.
And yet, ye ranimni our Ghana has say lawyer Martin Pebu.
Na edwadifu a wa Ghana ha sei emutitro Ghana Traders Union Association guta ekire se aban anya bibia Ghana enyuma egu na yentimi ntina omamu enya bodwa nsoso emfa ma hoho ema meye ma Ghana fo anke ye bodwa kakra no ya pampamu ni ade kakra sesi eno nsoso no China fo nsa meje eno nsoso ensan emfa emoso se Ghana fo eheda do mani atofo ma hwade a ayese China mo se ayefen ayese fin ayedie China mo no wo free ha duru ha China mo ba kunie wo free ha duru ha ba kunie eno mo niam na gu ho no soso no efu pa chen Ghana fo no de no amoton no niam na enkankan ne niam na ye hada nya Ghana ha se ya edwadifo no so kokwa so na kofa ba no eno se o mo de na efu pa chen Ghana de jesa niam a ye no Ghana ha nanso no kra no esanse nya to amanfo trimu se China mo de bibia o bia efu chen Ghana for the anything no eniema no bi o wa de bo na eden wo China mo chen Ghana for no de no na so Ghana ni mfa ho onimu ane se yes China mo for wo mo niema no efu enunti ombeko China mo na peace news so de ania de akira hwese ne China mo so no esi afifiri wo Ghana ate se de sase anankankum afifi koku ase ana chichirichi bi afifiri emfichire baabi na eno ne hwe ya na adwadifo di ho nkomo nansa na yebekọ nkomo kwa na adwadifo edi yimu no se ufri Ghana hasese America yo ya tipi se fancy abeka junction ufri ase ye koma 7 a utra new plan no a form ho ba ko hye ho ukwa kokoduru amasaman a ejape a ba ko hye ho eno no afesa ufa Spintex road a udu sa run about no ufri wa na ukọ Archbishop Nicholas Danka Williams asore na ya pai kwan to ni fat say the wura airport asase mu no yesi China mo ba ko ho afa ukọ na kokoduru Coca-Cola run about ho a eno so China mo ibi e wo ho udu Kwame Nkrumah circle here ya ba bia yenka manfo ya na no filling station kokko hye no utra ho kakra bi a ya sabesi abrosan bi ho eno so China mo afa sa free La Paz na do ani a kire kaaso anso so a wo ya dru waja junction a so China mo ho udu West Hill Mall achi ho pe West Hills Mall ho no a eno so China mo ho kasa China mo na abu a empenifo so to ye hwe ha na ebra ya man before Abdullahi Dasmani ene Clinton Kwasi Amoako etu anamo no de di kan ye ne say yedu mo ho na ebisa Ghana fo no say enti ade na Ghana fo ton ne makro ya wo yi ton na China mo na mo ba be di dwa.
I prefer China more because omunyowa bi wo ha affordable compared to outside. Quality ne de ebinu ne quality ebinu nti wo to ade wo ha o se wo ye de wo hwe mu ansa and it depend ade a wo be to wo China more e bia wo pe yan friend say bia wo pe rubber ho ni o ma compared to outside no China more better.
Mine is their bowls, plastic, their ceramic stuff. No, yeah, it's very, very affordable. Even if you have 10 to the straw, we'll be or China more. Comparing it to the outside markets, no, is very high. And even if you ask for grandpa or move you because they think theirs is okay. But for China more, it's okay. I think it's reasonable. Yes, it's reasonable over here.
The entire me Professor Beto Nyama China money say me till pass, but me ejuma Achimota close to China more. Enti nyoma bi ehia me a ade ne ebe mi. Enti me South Africa efi hanu eko circle ana eko kra asane makoto ade ne be mi enti no just me nanti na merem na mato. That's the reason why I yetumi kuto nyoma China more nanti na mitumi to nyoma China more.
Yo, you see, I can send a Ghana for the Biba, says Spinters, dear Kramijaba Kum, Emiansa. East Legon, yes, so my baby or Nanka, East Legon, the China more deck from home. As yes, so my baby. Na, okay. You. When you are free, a Chimota higher, dear no. Now, what do I need to form some China money? And I don't mind say, baby, a more can see will be on person to be changing. Baby omba hu me kombi se hye bi ompeso mo de bi hye nchen hwan na emo mo sarasase hwan na emo mo sa tumi no a sa bodwa no so angaga na adwadifo eye no kakra no omo sa age afro mo nsam ye bi se adwadifo so omo wa masama China mo se die nti na mo ko sa China mo hokoto ne ma mo ntom firi mu nuanom Ghana fo
necessarily about the price though, but look at when the opening one particular by way of convenience. Varieties are there, preferences does be, but as compared to local, you see only one particular brand or one man a bit restricted from making preference. And about also local, what's that? China more they have variety of so many things. And the idea when you're ready to when quickly when you boss now you prefer buying it can be. But look at you are being restricted. Yes, but I don't care about the price though. But varieties in the I didn't plan of buying a tricycle for my kid. But the moment I'm when I catch my attention to buy it. Yeah, but as compared to local, they are restricted in one aspect of it. It can be.
Me sure once a China mono price okay, but we call it be in honum no. Ono de ne last atoso enti no ne ka onti so kran bo ga say won tokra jai ma China mo de oba honum dia pebia price no eda ho enti obetumi a no ato ade na ode ko eno enti na ya meba China mo se mba beto enye kra ye manage
na sankomo we ye beto aso na nyame eya adom a ye ne aso ye hwe adwadie ne mfididwuma so ebe kasa afa ho afa ye ne adwadifo kuo nkan ne bi so ebe twetwe nkomo afa asem no ho na ya hwe ba bi a ye de sa asem we eto a ebe yi na ye mfa we hu me kasebo no so nkomra ye koba team legal wife any team side chick.
Peace FM. When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Alagris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion. When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Alagris paint. No be any paint, be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion.
For the idea too bold to ignore.
The dream that keeps you up at night.
The plan that's waiting for the right moment.
Well, this is the best time to make your move with Stanbic. Our rates have dropped.
With our personal loans, vehicle loans, consumer finance, solar loans, home loans, and credit cards. you can turn your plans into progress. And your next move is unstoppable.
Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started or call 0302-815-789.
Luckiest everywhere, for everyone.
Day. Mentinka kekeo, minimankasa. If you say the luckiest season 3 asayaba.
Afe mami chew a kwanya over for sonye ticket. But star 712 hash. Na di esise no so. To ticket. Ana se ko internet no so. Na bo the luckiestafrica.com. Se bia me a community tickets no so. Na you lucky number.
To me so ama system na be amount. Sure I hear who pese wutia. Every 1 Ghana cedi. Kosi 5,000 Ghana cedi. To me po ato tickets no amo be fufro. Ye obi hero. Who pese wutia. Enye denkra. Sa wo Ghana. For mobile money tia. Na sa wo amanone dia. For bank card tia.
Ticket bako ebo sika no ho empay ahanum 500 times. We ye massa ye pay. There will community de benyanso. Betimi aye emohu edu 10 times.
Inti yen kambom na yen lucky. Na lucky baby ya. Shawo hoso enye ma wona wondi infiedu watching. Luckiest jumedie yi enele imrata e chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so.
You know Christmas hits different in Ghana. The jollof is on fire. Auntie is dancing in the kitchen. And everyone is fighting over the Go TV remote. Because Go TV is their happy place. For the women, it's enjoying the latest Aquaba magic dramas like Masasi. For the kids, it's the fun and adventure of Paw Patrol. And for the football lovers, nothing beats live Premier League action on Super Sport. This festive, Go TV is truly your happy place. Dial star 759 hash to stay connected. Go TV. Love it.
For the idea too bold to ignore.
The dream that keeps you up at night.
The plan that's waiting for the right moment.
Well, this is the best time to make your move with Stanbic. Our rates have dropped.
With our personal loans, vehicle loans, consumer finance, solar loans, home loans, and credit cards, you can turn your plans into progress. And your next move is unstoppable.
Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started or call 0302-815-789.
Peace FM. Tune it in, turn it up. Peace FM. And rip off the knob.
Yes, I'm going to call baby. You made by a cassia bopono, so you film so the nature ones and from Dom Kuma Ban Denny. And when my gun, I'm Rashabed, if your son's I'm Rashabed, and you would know what the Madisham, or we're foot to about 1 person soon 50 months or signing him. Alexander Kwame Apanyo Markin and net Waya Mamrene Amanium, and my bear for health center, a pound to ma, Eddie Amadisham, what tape to and no, and we're foot to about 1 person so. A health center, watch, let's say, Dr. Petobo, Jojibe, what boy Juma de pass a doctor ni, Eddie Amani Mount what did no Eddie atone so na wagina so asra o manfo ne se wo monhwe so ma pomoden wosem ebetimi akoye dia mo sa so eno ohene ye wa tetu na obosu ye toso mienu wadana se wo yi asase free bonto de man se wanyina health center we one fancy ensem a MP wade atodwane.
Rural electrification needed attention. This area called the extension of Atetu had no electricity, and I had to, at my own costs, provide electrification for the growing community. I am proud to see new buildings coming up and people making here a place of choice to settle. Madam Chair, my respected municipal executive, I thank God that at least in all these visions, I had the support of the community. And Madam Chair was right. No land was ever sold to me. The one for the police station, the one for the secondary school behind us, this very land for health facility, and the library we have just by us. All these were given freely. Mama, I say thank you.
Eni ekwotie wano ye dom kuma ba no dani wo my Ghana mra shebedwe fi osanso ye mra shebedwe ni ewe futu abato empesua so sahene Alexander Apanyo Mark ensem enono aba na msi ni we futu Reverend Atamensa Kasai no watch say MC wan kasa kura nka nyankopon twia ne ka dani a wo say MP na bo adwumade pass wo baye atetu kro no so nkuto no wesi police station South na health center wesi bi adesede ba ko de ma ade show we futu abato empesua no so wan ka homo mu na afem wo mo asania wo mampani John Dramani mama was resetting Ghana agenda what they some Ghana for no one has said betimi aboa ne sa kwan so
I'm profoundly excited to partake in this truly historic occasion. Today, we gather not to open a building, but to celebrate a monumental stride in our collective journey towards enhanced community development and lasting health security. This Atetu Health Center stands as a powerful testament to what we can achieve when we work together. This new health center towers a sanctuary for healing and a cornerstone for healthier, stronger future.
Ania yokoti abanem sini we futu mensim Reverend Atamensa ensem enono peni a worship pomode wonsem so we futu Dr. Paulette Brown one workers and watches MP ya de papa so obai waboa se ne be ya pomode wonsem ebetimi afa ne ntuma pefra ne dia work kan sa tetufo Brown we ya de ahwe so obetimi de wani ache mu ayarosabia hodom sania a doctor for betimi ahwe sansem we nyina Emmanuel Colin wo chro ya wo de besom yan
etiefo mu de mu ni fie anti se sa eyikesie hu asem me ba beka me nuan mo am na mo ye adwuma ofie ase na mo si hwe me ne team side check efie afọ no kro mu ache ye o team side check ene o team legal wife me na mdem gina mfimfiri enti ma ne se me nuan ma ya me no mo ye news wa hide o mo ye nu pa de o mo nya bi nkan because o mo mienu no o mo team side check team legal wife enti mo de asam wo ho ene se nenso so court echo asetena na court no echo asetena no yenua ba Priscilla Ofori a friend no Odobroni ne dance fo wotosu mienu ye friend no James Beniako Boaten okoko gina Kumasi High Court 5 se okodi adanse e de ama Priscilla Ofori a ye friend no Odobroni na wose ono James Beniako Boaten no de onim eni se abaye eye Odobroni wote ase ware da de lumba izanze lumba ka kire ne se wajai akosu ase wa afosu ora Boaten ya ye kana semi o tax administrator wose ono na nkasa onye howo e wo Priscilla Ofori o mu fie sanse o ware Priscilla no ni nua pani na ebra ya tutu na no ogina court adaka mu ya tutu na no lawyer William Kusi tuma no de afa ha tuma no de afa ha o se ono James Beniako Boaten ono ehunu lumba ene Odobroni aware se ebra wo ye ne ho ade amamre kwan so de no ewo April bosome ne da tosu edu afimpinu ene edu 10th April 2010 no no James no ogina hobi ohui no se okai ye pa sa Priscilla Ofori ya kana se madodo afa no Odobroni time I was share that lumba no senior high school 2006 no senior high school 2006 na no on the final year enti enu achi no sa afinu amu o sa ko share lumba eni Odobroni e wo kwawu aduamoa afekoro no 2006 wono a enu achi no ewura Priscilla Ofori woni lumba ehihye ho na mafo beka so mu date woni ne hihye ho enso tete wono anka beka so ne twempena mfie 9 4 years ekosi 2010 ansana wo mo eware odansefo James Beniako Boaten se ebra wo mo eya aware no eno lumba nsoma me ankoje aware no lumba na begina ho eno no abeje na ware no ase no lumba bie na no to na numutuo campaign kire badwafo ye wo ho nyina se onire enti no ware Priscilla Ofori no lawyer yi akosia sewa lawyer yi eka kire odansefo James Beniako Boaten say saa asem no a oka no enya no kre esan say naming ceremony bi abedin to omo presla no ne Lumba omo ba pani eno ho ana ye koto akola ni din no ene ye fa so akwakoye odobroni ho ade aka ho se de opeso okiri na ya akola ni din ene ye ba beto na mum ya anya ne ho ade se de dansefo no eka na so ru Aboaten se da bi nya no kre ya akola no oba no ho ade se to akola ni din ka ho ni nyina ye bum Ose ono de wonim dadi Lumba ni nua ma wonim omo afa abusapani Kofi Usu eke abusapani Tupac say wono James Beniako Boaten onim abusapani Tupac pa wase abusapani Tupac kra no odobro ni da ye no ho ade no o abusapani tutu ni ntuma guzu tietia ni chacha mu eba na Tupac wo ho ena wose enten wanga kakra se echire Lumba uachi no ensem bebre esansesa afi osan ka kire court no se danu a ye ware no ewom de aware pa de nka ye be momotwa video anase picture ene ade nanka aya dance ye nka nesei no nanka ye twa nanka ya spread ni nyina nanso saa de no mo ye no straight obi anhwe no wantwa photo wo ho omo se saa ware na se no omo hye chenchene omo hye no kiti se mo bia ntwa video mo bia ntwa photo enti omo ye ne se omo mo bia mfa phone ana camera na bibia nkoho ene wakwa akonya bi atwa saa ne ye odobroni ho ade afi oru Aboaten se ono no oni adanse bia ekire se Lumba ejae ne yire pani ansa na oba be ware odobroni 2010 de nanso Lumba nanumu asem da omo ye ewura no ho ade na oka se oni yire enti na oba be ware no eti se ono oru Aboaten ka se onimpa se wahunu se bia Lumba akwakoja akosu se wafosu na oja ye no court adanse die krata ekire se omaja aware ni a na otwa tro ndi onim na mum de onim ne se eda Lumba eba beye odobroni hu ade no wono Boaten no ohobi busapani Tupac nyina no mo ohobi nanso ya ma obia record bibia oho ya ntwa video ya ntwa picture enda busuafo no so na sa abre no video ni picture sam kura hia de na hia ye sa oba no ho ade no a wo mo eba beye ne da no eja Boaten se odobroni ya se si akosa se wadna kokotu yi odobroni na ota babesra Lumba afi na Lumba Tantra Hills wow enti oba abrebia oba ofre no mommy tim sai check for na peja mo se mi ntwa so enso miki ama me time ni bi ebra Justice Dorinda Smith Arthur eti adwamu no okan se watie nkrobo ni nyina wie watie de abusapani Tupac kaye watie de Agya Boaten aba bekan watie adansefo a wasemi mu nyina obia wa danse bi aka onfangu nkrata asomra tim sai check o adanse a fagu krata so tim legal wife o adanse a fagu krata so obia danse bi obi onfangu krata so nyame ya adom a efiada obebu asem no nyame ya adom efiada a ebei temuafo Dorinda Smith Arthur was say obebu asem no ama Ghana fo nyina hunu se akosia se wanko a na se oye kuna esan se ono pe ena mranim no se oye Lumba yire a obeka ena se odobroni nsoso ewo ho kwan se oye kuna san se mramu no ono nsoso ye Lumba yire a eno nsoso temuafo no beka me ere mfi se wakwa ko bisa mamrem ne amane se ne esiye ni nyina ma onimdefo afri manhya himvia ba be kirechemu nyina kire koto no te Ghana fo nyina ntwen nyame ya adom a efiada se tie bia no wode ho nsem ebetudwa Samson Kwame nyame che na Aguri Samuel na de sa amane yi efri Kumase ebre yen se sa abre de trotrom bas mu ni ade nyina team side check ne team legal wives Monso komonum na momfa nko.
Chese fia akra ya chance ye fia akra hwe aheya. Tim say competition na ekwaso say nka wo ja microphone na mo na ho. Menye so say news ye bewie. Side check for hene te ho. Na hwe legal wives for na red and white Patricia and Mrs. Glady. Sino mo nti obisa memete say Patricia bisa say enti say mo obi amfa phone enwura hɔ no mo a mo aso mo amfa professional photos wo metwa mo ana.
Dabi almost say tio Ora James Beniako Boaten adanse no pajo muntie ha ni ye obi ana ase me na me brofo wo fom kakra miki tobo ebi ase me na me brofo wo fom kakra nti ha no me brofo nsheda nya momo or say he further told the court that no photographs or media coverage was allowed during the ceremony, hence there was no visual record of that ceremony. Say them kind of say. Ya makwa me entwa photo na bibia wo video.
So who made that order no?
Na say the order na ware no.
Anti our dear no mu ni picture bia ya hodo we
bibia that say
me. We a cardinal. Me a Presbyterian. I MC programs. I go to places. I've been to a program. Me say from Ujina editor, Mame Biama. Ni akusia sapo. Bisane say program ben ye kwa MC. There were bouncers at the gate, no recorder, nothing. Nipa na kasa oye the program, one official photographer.
But me so me.
Yes.
As marriage counselor. They me say.
Yes.
Aware a wobekwa asie bia instructions wa aware no hu bebrebe no.
Na wo de da.
E wa asem wo.
Enti asem na wo hu na ya ka ma esi. Enti wo twa picture. Enti asem na wo hu na say ye twa picture. Enu esi
any time a wobekwa aware bia wobekọ na ye de bouncers akwa ko gina gate. Ye say aware we. Yetimi make it obo.
Lumba mo times am no yakusia se wa broni mu na internet social media man.
2010 ye 2010 ye na manfo kura phone say betimi de atwa ya.
Na atwa but yes
2010 na no ye.
Enam say yes ye mo na no mu twa yes ye mo bi antwa. Ya mo bi antwa de.
Sa wo ko wedding na ye the bouncers ko gina gate. Yetimi ya bounce bia Gladys Boachi na ye the Gladys Boachi picture. Among bouncers no mu gina gate ni say.
Oru cry mani ram.
Mo hwe say ura we.
Obema ni ma.
Mama mani ngura ha.
Ye peno.
Hwe.
Ye be say no.
Omo be ya ye say ti say wo ye oba na ye ware under that situation no. E say who say bibi ho.
What ya said that as a situation ni buy. Oba dan kasa what ya as a situation ni buy. That's all.
Na that na nkwada mommy.
That should be any.
Where is you and daddy's wedding picture? I want to see.
O papa kasa je o papa photo. Ono no gina ono nya the picture. O papa ni tias. Kujina papa nje na onu ni ntwa picture.
Evidence bi a nche di ojina onche.
I know. Ni pa na gina asu photo.
Evidence bi na nche on ejina on.
Oh, ebi ni o. Ebi on the Patricia visa say.
Evidence bi na nche on ejina on.
Omo ba he no kra na yesi mo obi antwa bi. Nti mo so amo ye wedding no mo antwa bi ana. Ende ni pa na de no ho. Wo so ompe a ompe.
Ni sama besa.
Simple.
Bibi anko pa bepa.
Ejigrede. Enti abusafo asam ne say. Sesi afie ha ndem na ni side. Team legal wife ni team side chicks ni nyina me dem do mu nyina me do bia omu nyina wo ho ma me wo ho small bia. Enti they say no, nyame ya do afie da ebe yi. Ye twen otemuafo. Ma me temuafo nimdifo Justice Dorinda Smith. Ata esi ade ma Ewasi nyina ze na oye ayo. Eze we Ballon d'Or winner. Eze we most important person che obi a Ghana ha.
Me a food team side chick.
Oh it's team side chick say me nim. Ehia say o ka kire me.
Ye ni kwan se e ka kire o kura.
Enti se si ano Ghana ha say nipa se na num asem hu hia Ghana fo pa ye. Otemuafo Justice Dorinda Smith Arthur. Nyame adom a efiada me say bloggers
ya be kan
ene ho ahwafo be kwa kogu court ho no enya asem ketwa engofo aso besi
bana ma mi so asem back no krom ha yeti omamu ha ye we won sikania adanse odi pahin bi a waware sene ire wa bruchuru sene ire wa Ghana o no won hin fa o na oberma no bitumi ne mpena Actually, street 24/7 for more than 10-15 years.
Also, Mahubi.
One with that.
The fact that I mean who be interested in you.
Intino say ne your beer make catch them yan. You see, what I believe in women is that they follow their heart too.
Make you Tiadia Bakwasi.
And it's a one quad in who say, yet Tisanka Akusa Sawabe Kunto Quabin or Jimmy, Ubiaji Lumba boss job at Gina Dia.
Mickey,
I can be a man.
Mickey train, cram my own. Cram on the can ask him. What's one and don't pay down as or crab on Casa. Or crowd don't pin bedding.
So to me,
tea, or cosa anger now. But a party now, Jenna Chino. Nechibe Tardine, the home by Chile, say. I'm para make a chon, Chile. Unim say aware bema obi an hye bema say chenchina for aware kokot obi an hye
sakusa bro you no kokot
pen nyabutre obi an hye bema say koye ordinance marriage it is a what ordinance unim say aware dodo na ye wo there en koye ordinance bia wo ba bia wa anye ordinance a say amamre mu no madu e na apese ware a obetumi aware madu because me meti hey I'm from a polygamous home. My papa worry maybe out do a person worry be worry. But me, my ordinance, me say me peba come in pemie no. And he said, my sa ordinance na ho no. Emre mu no until say me twa sa ordinance no mu no. Me ni ho kwan ba bia bibia meye beyond my ordinance bia no e kro no de.
Okay. Let me also come in here. Maybe point and say now yet at a point in time say I could just one say on worry you know or the divorce papers about Lumba signing and a Lumba's own signing. One farmer. Let saw the buy.
I said me buy ya na mate.
That day miss a minute who your beer that we could be catching or the divorce papers about signing. We jaw when it's timid down. Obia o de baba obia no so de ba na so no so we ja on pe obi wa we ja anu ti na akosi ase wa no wa be kun tokwa no ono no so we ja lumba de da ti we ja na onye omo ya bra
miki tie ozu tie we na hye we nso ma me se me ne wa kwa akoya ware o court na ye krata da court a ya sign nyabutre ma me wi
ya o kan ina meti ase
ye krata da court se ye kunu ene yire na me sabia me ma me de krata abrɛw say me jawo krata na me de abrɛw no ntse se me jawo because emra na ema kwan ma wo ye me ordinance wife no jise
akotwo
ye kokot wo kokot nti ye me krata na me de abrɛw eno nkyere divorce
enti na me kana me nka hwe ye me say for the fact say my imagine say be sa krata na brɛw no me jawo ti na me de brɛw se sign
enti wa ja me a de ma aware na wo me no mienu ntama wo se wa ja me ye de be ma sa ware na gu
na galumba chance na ko sign no we nti ehwe we aye ja na go train bi 2026 na ko sign we ntimi an ko sign the any man odobroni
assembly o ha
o assembly any obi
assembly o wi ase aye nko no legalities bebre o ko no legalities a otu betwi
e na me say
niam bi o ha enye ne sa
say afram ya ko church aware mu if aware mu wo court we enfram ya ko church mu ye so yeah just so afani na jo be kani na bom
etina make say see ano Justice Dorinda Smith Arthur
ono okita
ono need the most on our platform
ya ko church if aware ni na mu wo court wo enti de be si bia si awie ya team side chicks
ba unim say Mickey
obi da sim bia ni ma
se o ye bema na ukọ ware oba e wo fie amamere kwan so se na esiye no na me fa ni se oti hei oyere ne gaga oyere ne nanama oyere ne part oyere ne fisher why na amamere kwan so emre bia ni wiase ba bia betimi akekere wo de o hia se wo beja o mo an se e ma ne don sa be ba na se wa wo beko e twa kwase ebo sika ma
emra na samre de o yetiase o yetiase pefe problem bia no but for the fact say odobroni ni enim no ono an enim no wo enim no onim wa
one hwan enim no one mra ne enim no
me ni da de lumba enim no
oh ti
mo man fa sa kwanya we suntu Ghana for bema fo sa wo ye bema na wo ware a Ghana emra ne je aware miensa na tum nana no mama mre kwan so aware nana no nkramufu aware ena emra awade ordinance no yen Roman for say ansana ye be ma sacrament of holy matrimony say ani asore na hira so ama mo say uye kunu ne yere no ye be di kan ahwe say mo akosan wo court ana
ye kan na 25 as na bosumi ebrunya
ene bosumi ebrunya
kan na 25
ene no wasem be na aba
baby edita na mu
ai gaga wote afi enti se wonye sa court de no kra yenye asore dem de no fama because yen ya ware no yenu no enti se me no ware Roma so no hwe mera ni nyina mu wie no se o yakosan o court bibia ye kama ne ade na se o hira so ma ye se kunu ne yire a the only time asore no be prema ya ware ne atwam a ye se je se me ma firi ma na wo afiri
na wo bro we
ana se eno ye special condition se be ma obo oba na se ende ensam foforo ana se ebia ye ware ya ye call ye no ebia me be ma nsore ntimi ne wa na consummation na amaso ba se when ntimi improve se be ma na ntimi an consume timi consume aware no a ene ye se ba ko awu nya sa de mo be ware akosi mu wuda sa na tie edu ansa na wo be kwa akọje no ye bisa o se ni awo be je no sei na tie o wote ase wo se pen ye be bisa be prince ansa de wo be je no sei na tie o wote ase wo se an wote ase wo se an wonya fa sa ba ko no so so wa pem wontimi mfa bibio mu nka ho ti de wo be ya agu anu achi bia illegal emra no hu ni sa emra no mu ni sa say aware ti mema ye mfa sa de no ntu ehofo se wo hwe na se wo de wo no de no na nanom de na wo betimi a koye o ware ma nan no amfa obi a nkokọto a wo ni obi ani asem ba wo ye wadwen se wo be kokọto de a ene no hu se wankasa wabo hu asem wiem ba ko ena aso wo betena ho kopem se wo bewu ti a mema mfa no ntu omhofo
anti ade ta de ne ba ko
pe
ma Joyce pe
eno anu no esi a memeti hai bibia ni wiase ebesi a me metimi aka se makofa yere foforo aka Joyce ho ma sorry crampo makwan se me ankasa kwa me se Joyce me anam ko frɛ no ba father mu de mungu aware no enyi
chise wo afiri mu
chise ma afiri ma no no afiri mu that is the only situation betimi ama metimi aware oba foforo bra meti asase we so se Joyce tiase a ensida makwan enti sa ordinance na da hosa no enye bibi for faint hearted people enti ansa na wo do nsa akɔhye sa ade na se no na se wo nim ade a wo kwa akɔgye so wo fa na nim ani se o na ma fo dia be bi na me hwɛ bibi na ado nsa akɔhye no enti tiase enti wo kan 1 Corinthians 11:25 na ka se oni pa so no ho hwɛ na ese wo so ho hwɛ na wo hu de wo kwa akɔgye we wo na hwɛ se wa ho odin betimi ana eno na wo pɛ na nyesa asembeto nana ya ka semina anuanom
ohine wa kase bo ahine na afi
nana ama anotufo yenche Osons Camisinian, Pacho Osons Galley Capsules, no. When no near Drew would just show no nom call with you me a papa. Yanwaka who see a queen pay and Yahu do rain, Nipediemu, ye shot an auntie a year coyedia con your baby and quande, ya denny ebediasin. Then she and tempting enough on a year. Osons Galley Capsules, why? Says a witchina, a horn now was a sit now can't come when near. Also, I won't cover do don't wait at the phone so. Now network a banner the bon common. MTN also we day for you everywhere you go. Baby, I woke up beyond a yellow. It's Miss Sharpshaw wouldn't send. Unko Jina baby Casana Mentonka, women a year cacrama may, yes, said the wood chia was soon temuka crano. A cobanasa, no one casa, where you want me only say, and yet MTN sim, and I did Juma. MTN sim, no, not GBN, Yako, and necessary crowd yet. Why e sim no to do MTN office beyond or base on Shana Maukama. Now when I walk on one internet services so dear at Demujo. High sense Ghana was this a say cry. Year Christmas imui watete niamane bonu su se hu hu asem ni nyina awie ye sen wo pay electrical appliances ahodo ni bi ofidua ni mu wo office wo ya wo arampo restaurant wa na ko high sense aso ye no wonto bi mfama wine nature's freezer no wo pay air condition television mu de he gas cooker na te sen na wo hia washing machine Mr. wo buy Christmas ya chede atoma wo ho ne washing machine se wonni bi e wo fidua mu wa high sense abie ne kwaban mu e wo bia o my Ghana me ahodo ne wo ka che nyina ye se wo mo branch bia wura ho a ene me nyina bo ne ye pepepe to bi kogu shop why ne se ho na nkrofo e ko o magai se o mo kokoko nkrofo ama so no o magai high sense adamenti no obi emu ana nkrofo akosum e de kogu wo mo shop no mo de gi atwamene ti ko high sense wo nankasa ne to wo niema for 030 255 0000 030 255 0000 High Sense Ghana say everyday prices for everyday people. Dolphin roof system here. Basha Dolphin say what kind of what dance dia Dolphin was a watching one. It's me son kopen chance bia keka what dey board dan so be wi achi no na ho ahosuo no asesa na ma dan ani monyam no aba betoto form sa dan wasi ni foforo enche ye ni afekra chance a the boss so boso me sentem o se so apa da bi da Dolphin roofing system there in chance na tiapo afen so emma da say ya boso na fe ensuo beto ayesi o ensuo no ko enwunu gumu so wedantue no me so Dolphin roofing system wo de bisa carpenter for no na de me ken wo beti ase Bacho East Legon or Ben Trinity Theological Seminary no war Allied Fuel Station wachipe first 0543 66 1716 0543 66 1716 and I say 0243 232816 na Dolphin roofing system penny for acho so oda so da yes o dine dum pempen so a ye fam so a ye bo so a e Dolphin no so twene wo ho budget cash and carry nie Blue Jeans energy drink e wodwa so nkrofo ntimi ntwa bi fra mu da no wo mo na ye wa ye energy drink yie na onye no say energy drink akeke wa ya manuane no e wo mu no e boa woni paduane pa akenya no ntimi sre wo mo mesre wo nya do wo ye adwumaden na mrejo aba wedie ni mu a edo akwa me kan for dia ma sounds here energy drink no budget cash and carry one energy drink wo just chef and say Blue Jeans energy drink patronia no wo papa ya so bi hwe wo gibie to aton any wada my friend 020 81 28 190 020 81 28190 afin so 0550 01 0000 Mrs. Subio 0550 01 0000 no watch so Pepsodent cavity fighter nie patcho wanu pampan no hia wo se achi nam no so ho hia edetime so ya kan hu no se drobo ako a ye de twi yesi a eboa me yesi achi nam no ye den na esan so yi yanum pampan a enye no firi ho na ma yanum atenwan na yesi no atwa fita na yesre a enya kukudu asre yie no eye Pepsodent cavity fighter why me patcho ye de bidi afra wo kai kane no a ye ni fifie no ye ma me no nkoto brode wodwam no pempan brode adwane ni gu wa brode tire no ye dra no pa wo twakuma bi no wasisi e wo bo so de bidi aka ho no wa yam bidi no de afrasa eno no wote de man ne de twu ye se so wo sina pa ifita ye so no pa ne ye ho priye sei wo de twu tache maso a eyi wo tache maso fita ne nyina ma wo didi a wonu mute wan eno na Pepsodent empany for de bidi no bi aye aduro ama wo se fa twu wo sen so you can imagine Pepsodent wo twe no wo ho se eno na jibi ne fa twu wo sen wo se bibi echi one train and I open chemu e chen me die ya esanse say de okwa dentist nchen kra no wonu di nkomo hwe wo se ma wa eduro ba kwa wo mo twe de ma wo se eno na ji fa twi wo se no eye Pepsodent cavity fighter no a for 080 02 00 030 na enei ubenya kukuduro asre yie ye aduane ohene ye spices wine se ye wo no eye asort enwotwe e pa chon kayo ohene ye spices no ye wo de udi wodi gu wo fro yem ye san so wode wodi gu nkwan mu wo ye jollof a ohne spices jollof wo ho ye wo chicken dia wo ho ye wo beef spaghetti na wo ye e ba cho wo fish na wo steamy ne nyina so bi wo ho o grill so a e ba cho ohne seasoning a ye de fish no eno so ebi e wo ho aduane ben e na wo noa pa cho ho spices e wo ho na de ma ne ye nika ya enei dietitian for kra ma kwan se wo the spices be go aduane mu a enye ohne spices no ye se eye natural ye ha wono a ye nim se eye kama no a wo ye mananom first o mo kote ahaban no mo de ato aduane nim ene no ohne spices se na ne haban yi nyina ye ka wo mati kokko akiri ye nya bi eti wo mo de kowura nim kotete no wa yam ne muhumhu kama e de agu ade makata no de amaw wote na wo de ye aduane a eye correct pa eti nya ya no mo de no ma sesa enema bi afrefra no a wuti gu nsem kura hu se ani yira ye yira nkrofo de no hu se ani yira ohene spices de ente sa spices yi so de bia da ohene yire mpanifo enam dwom kaneshi mokola nie domi dwom mo mo ne nam ho ne adwadifo ne di nkomo e kire wo mo say spices ne mo mfanse awia so wo mo ye education pa wo mo cheche wo kwan obefa so a wo di ohene spices ne kra beje aduane wo mo na bra no wo mo ko dwom na wo mo hia ma wo ko dwom no to ohene spices ana na wo mo bisa ho nsem na wo makọ mo chi de obese wo mo nye nan wo mo dwumadie nim no na wo ma ye ne sa pepepe ya no mahodo wo mo ye spices e mu die he no mo gibrempo etieyen e chese ya tum ya siase eye ohene spices wine oba se be fro ohima wo fia na ne wo di ohene spices na ye aduane ntia na me aduane ne dew no nsokra no e bra aduane ntia se so ne opede do so po atu aton wada ma fe 020 7805 398 020 7805 398 and on 0244 525908 0244 525908 ohene spices nie o se edewu sanso na JM Ado and Sons aso na mede wadru ya bre ye kodru fie na adware wi a se be ya wani be kan gu so yasem ugu bibra wakete no so saa widie mu nyina yo boho wa ye mre utumi na eni ntina na je well slip ekofie wadware wie no a watena wakete so abecha ho ato no upegya atache ma se no spray kakra bi wo ho na wache ho ato obeda na ho me so ansa na abecha ho ato no fa wo phone no na set alarm na why ebre wo so sorry ma alarm na no nye din enye sa dia well slip no e de daw papa e chiade bia waje agu hu intentem so ujibi kofia eboa papa enna de adokotafo ame ase se wo da eboa wo nipadua no ma ho sisi ho so for 0243 933160 0243 933160 afa Ruta natural product ni wodwa so eno ne ye kan no wonu se atane ata sa nure ye mienu ne nam Ruta mixture and afa Ruta titanic Ruta mixture naeboa ayi malaria fever no afiri umoja ne muntino malaria mo wana akwa tester ye si bi wo umoja ne mu a wo ho puse sesese abre nwuna dwe ye amansa mehwe wo da ye fon pa besoso na na dwe mesra je Ruta mixture ne bi kofie now de abobo se kra de pharmaceutical shop license chemical shop and herbal shop wo ye montamu a wo nyina aton bi nti sa montamu no so makoda bi na won to bi miro na de bobo na be hunu se de wo hwedie be sha asesi ne ho so anadwefan mu e de afa Ruta titanic ne de typhoid fever se me na me nie wone ne kun wo hwedie ne mu papam typhoid ne nyasam keto akra me so nu amienu gibi enu kofie wate na ne abusua ne chance enum bi na eboa nipadua danse bata ho no enyansam keto a ya fa Ruta natural product penny for 0242 66 2220 0242 66 2220 when you do papa e wodwa so Ecobank nie your Pan African Bank of the Year over 30 years in yate Ecobank nka won dwumadi a wodi sesika krabia no e dan so na ehso ani akeka bi account wo mo nchen esan se ene dia yenim dia besi wo sika krabia hyehye yemu ne nyina ye se Ecobank da so agya ne na so na wo som ye yie wo mo internet bank ene dia agya ne na so ebo atwuma se wo bi account wo Ecobank na wo download mobile app no na wonya Ecobank app no wo phone so a the moon the show bribia pese wo send sika bribia we sika wa account mu no we ni sa pepepe na chese niema enso ekọ animo kan se bebia ye bi account edi dwaron Ecobank wine sanso na Lawson heba Mr. Wodwa so Lawson law care Mr. nie ye no noma eboan ni pedua e mighty true e ma no madru ya masese wo mo na bo doctor nsamane se the virgin doctor ma bi sha se no nom ye no tokuro bia na emu abiebie no se achesa me madru ho no obo mu na se wura himfie ho a na wo twa ma akuruse e ma ntam ginafo na eno no pa cha won kase ya hokuru machine mu hwe e Lawson law care Mr. wine se ame no wo kase jibi no oba no nom no so pampa na e wo ho no enyi hwam na nya nika na wo ho nkyesa ya for 0248 619999 0248 619999 and 0242 133577 0242 133577 the medivia aye cancer Mr. arthritis no won tem gina for no arthritis ne che won sasa na won tumi mie won sanim etimi so wonan so ne saa me pa chaw hwese eno na wo benom wo na aboa papa se enyam mpanimfo nko a na arthritis ne che wo mo babunufo nyina no etete ye timi so no num bi aboa wo trust in Jehovah Clinic adam obutu takrade na de aduro yaba o se takrade for ya mo 0244 871862 0244 871862 Africa so ya mo 0245 012201 0245 012201 o kanshi dogling so on kra ya wadama 0244 683583 and name a cancer Mr. Nebuama arthritis no asia tunuma ku adamenti ne agya hoden wo sikasem fam a odama edi no nsabro mu kase no esom wo yema wadwo ema mo anitia adehye